don't give a damn who in office, fam. Once you do your civic duty, you vote for who you gotta vote for, man, get your feelings out the game. So watch this, man. The US dollar has lost almost 10% of its value in this year alone. The US dollar, minus 9.5%. The Indian rupee, minus 3.6%. Chinese yuan, plus 2.6%. I'm gonna tell y'all how they be manipulating their currency, though. This is another thing I'm talking about when it comes to why we need to get in the game of, you know, trading, investing, just being self-sufficient. And here's the thing, yo. I'm not telling you quit your job. I'm saying you gotta go learn how to make some more money. I'm just saying you gotta learn how to make some more money, because if you don't learn how to make some more money, if you allow them to feed you, you give them permission to starve you. And here's what I'm gonna tell you. Right now, hey, they trying to starve you, fam. And here's what we see. I'm gonna go back to it, cause I keep using this as an example, bro, because we looking at it happen right in our face, bro. Bro, we see Donald Trump setting himself and his family up, bro. The bruh just got in office and went kamikaze on, yo, I'm giving it my last shot on putting my family legacy in place. Bro, I ain't never heard Donald Trump's sons talking all that, bro. They on every podcast, they on every stage. They the ones telling their daddy about crypto, man. Dang, bruh 70 years old, bruh. Bruh 70 years old, bruh. He know traditional money. He know the traditional way to get money. You know what that is? Real estate, banking. That's how he know how to get money. His son's like, hey, dad, crypto. This is it. And guess what he like? Hey, I'm gonna get in this office, because I got power. I'm gonna get in this office, I'm gonna set y'all up. What's the wave? Crypto, dad. You sure? 80, bro, 80. Crypto, dad. You sure? Yeah, crypto. We all in on crypto. Man, you sure it's crypto? Crypto. All right. Let me go ask some of my people. Hey, what's up with this crypto stuff, y'all? Hey, go with it. It's the wave. All right, hey, crypto it is. Crypto, 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 crypto. He's setting his people up. You know how you know? I don't got nothing against Grant. But guess what? Bro, Grant used to talk shit about crypto. Go catch Grant old videos. And I ain't talking about too old. I'm talking about a year ago. 2 years ago. But I'm gonna tell you what money do. You stop fighting what you see was. Grant ain't never talked about. Grant used to have videos talking about options and stocks. Get out the stock market, get into real estate. Guess what he did? John and Pete Nigerian, the ones you see on the doc, guess what he did? Hey, come in and holler at you. He had him on his platform. Guess what he did? Donald Trump, what your son talking about? Crypto. Hey, guess what you interview? Crypto. I ain't mad at Grant. I'm saying wealthy people understand there's a shift happening, and guess what they gonna start doing? They're gonna start pushing it to their audience, because you know why? They speak the language of money. And guess what we do? We get too busy. Watch this. We get too busy being mad at the messenger and saying, hey, let me say, screw him. What is he talking about? Because he been rich as long as I've been poor. So watch this. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance declares Bitcoin is now a strategic asset for America.
Whoop-de-doo. I actually think that where Bitcoin is going is as a strategically important asset for the United States over the next decade. It's one of the reasons why President Trump, with the help of our great AI guy, David Sachs, it's one of the reasons why we started the Bitcoin Reserve, because we want to start to put in motion the strategic importance of Bitcoin for the United States government. We know that the PRC doesn't like Bitcoin. The People's Republic of China doesn't like Bitcoin. Well, we should be asking ourselves, why is that? Why is our biggest adversary such an opponent of Bitcoin? And if the communists Republic of China is leaning away from Bitcoin, then maybe the United States ought to be leaning into Bitcoin. And that's one of the things that we're going to be doing.
Bro, Donald Trump, bro, that dude don't know nothing about none of that. But get what he did? He leaned into, and if you know something, watch this. If you know, J.D. Vance used to be against Donald Trump. J.D. Vance was heavily against Donald Trump. But guess what money do when money in the, hey, let's put that to the side and let's get some money. I'm not saying you gotta like Trump. I'm not saying you gotta like nobody. I'm saying what you gotta do to put you and your people in position to get some money. Keep your morals. I ain't telling you be immoral. Like I told my people the other day, who's invested in Netflix, I said, say, bro, I'm gonna take this loss on Netflix. I said, I'm gonna take this loss because I don't like when my money wrapped up around boycotts and all that. I don't like my money to be in that. So I don't care what it do. I'm gonna revisit it later, but I just want to get out of that. I don't like when my money wrapped up. I like my money to be on a runway where I don't like that type of stuff around it. I got out of it. I was cool. I said, hey, y'all can stay in it. I'm not telling y'all get out of it. I said it like 3 times. I said, I'm gonna stay in it. I said, I'm gonna get out of it. Y'all can stay in it. There's certain things about me, I don't like certain energies around my money. Somebody said J.D. Vance is a clown. I ain't never said he ain't. I'm saying they talking about Bitcoin. You need to be paying attention to what they talking about putting in place so you can get some money. That's the problem. We don't know how to separate our dislike for somebody on how they tell what's money. That's our biggest problem. We don't know how to separate. That's why we can't get to the money, because we too emotional about who's saying it. Play the game, not the players. The players are interchangeable. I say, bro, I'm gonna get back in the Netflix play. I just want to get the other stuff around it. I just don't want to be in that. I don't like the boycott stuff. We gonna get back into it. I just want to get around. I don't like that energy because I gotta pay attention to it too much from now while that's going on. You in here to play the game, not to like the players, fam. The people who playing is just like the NFL, bro. They interchangeable. They gonna come and go. They gonna come and go. Your goal is just to pay attention to the rules that's being in play while they got the stage. That's what your goal is. What rules are they putting in play while they got the stage? Because that's the rules I got to adjust to while I'm in this part of the game. When they get out, there's a new sheriff in town that coming with a new team that got some new rules that I got to adjust to. Your goal is to play the game and pay attention to the players, not like the players, but love the game. Your problem is you keep trying to fall in love or your hate or dislike for the players. Bro, I could care less, bro. Because here's what I do know. When Barack Obama was in the office, the market went up. When Trump was in the office last time, market went up. Joe Biden was in the office, market went up. Donald Trump came, caused some chaos, it shook up, market back up. That's four different presidential terms. The market had a common denominator.
I'm in a bind, man.
It made money. So that tells me I don't give a damn who in office, fam. Once you do your civic duty, you vote for who you gotta vote for, man, get your feelings out the game.